Slow. All right, there we go. Welcome, welcome. All right, can you guys see me? Cool. All right, welcome to our daily scope where we're talking about bookkeeping tips and strategies to help you track and keep more of the money that you make. So welcome, welcome. Give people a couple minutes to jump on and get the notification that we are here live. So glad to have you and share this information with you. And of course, it is late in the evening for me, so that's cool. I thought I'd switch it up a little bit and see if this is a better time for most of my viewers. Instead of sometimes I like to come on first thing in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning. So that's really early for some people, but hey, I'm an early bird, right? So for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Felicia Streeter, and what I do is I help entrepreneurs just like you track and keep more of the money that you make. So who doesn't want to do that, right? We all go into business to make a profit. Well, I'm the girl to show you how to track it and keep it. I train you on that, okay? All right, so again, welcome to those of you that are here live. Welcome to the replay viewers. I appreciate that. Thank you for taking the time out to come join me in your evening time. And so today we're going to be talking about tracking your money, the benefits of bookkeeping. And I know this is a subject that a lot of people are like, I'm not really ready to do that yet. I'm not really making a lot of money. But you want to be on tap to do this because let me tell you, once you start making the money, it rocks and rolls really, really quickly. And if you're making about $5K a month in your business, then it's time for you to be looking at doing some books and getting your bookkeeping in order. Because guess what? At the end of the year, you're going to have to pay taxes. Yes, and so you don't want to wait till the end of the year where it costs you a ton of money more than it would have if you had been doing your books all year. So that's my plan for you guys. So we're going to talk about bookkeeping. Actually, this is my tip number 2 that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. And again, that's on track your money, the benefits of bookkeeping. All right, and so I took some notes because I like to make sure I don't forget anything. And of course, there's a lot of benefits to bookkeeping, but I'm only going to share a few with you here because I like to keep the scope short and sweet and to the point. All right, so some of the benefits of bookkeeping as it relates to making smart financial decisions in your business as well as in your personal life if your business is your sole source of income. So here you go with that, smart financial decisions. When you're doing your bookkeeping on a monthly basis, at the minimum, right? If you're making money every month, you should be doing your books every month, right? So when you're doing your bookkeeping, some of the benefits as far as it relates to making smart money decisions is one, it helps you with your cash flow so that you can project money that will be coming in. You can project what expenses will be, and you're not really like guessing out of the cloud because you're looking at your prior month's income, your prior month's expenses, so you can make an educated guess as to what your cash flow will look like in the coming months. So that's really, really neat to know that information. And here's another benefit of doing your bookkeeping. So if you're not paying yourself via payroll, and say you want to go buy a house or a car, right? And so your business is your sole source of income. Well, guess what they're going to ask for? They're going to ask for financial statements from your business because that is your source of income. So there's another huge benefit to doing your books. And let me tell you, when I bought my home, I had to show my business financial statements because that was my sole source of income. And actually, even when I bought my last truck, I had to do that. So that's another benefit, and this is something that a lot of entrepreneurs don't think about until it's time to go out and either buy a car or house or something substantial to where they're going to ask for check stubs. And well, if you're in business for yourself and you don't have a job as well, you don't have any check stubs. So again, they're going to ask for financial statements. So that's really, really key. Here's a huge one. This is a money saving one here. So if you think about this, when you're doing your financial statements, right, it shows things that you could possibly eliminate. So here's an example. Say you have, what example did I write down? Okay, so say you have several products or services that you offer in your business, and you look at your financial statements and you see that two are like really, really banging, they're booming, making a lot of money. And then you have this one that's not making as much money as the other ones, or maybe it's not making much money at all. Your financial statements will tell you that, hey, thank you for joining me. Divas, well, thank you for joining me. So that will tell you that that particular product or service is not making you money. And so you could decide to eliminate that particular product and say, hey, instead of focusing on that product, slicing time out to do that particular product, you can put that time maybe into another product or service and then maybe make even more money. So it kind of makes sense to kind of let that one go, eliminate it that's not that beneficial. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. So that was a good tip. All right. Thank you. Here's another one. Another tip, and this is a money-making one here. So say, for example, you have two products, right? A product A, a product B. And you look at your financial statements, you say, if I sold more of product A, maybe 3 times more per year than I sold product B, then I would make more money versus, selling both of those 6 times each, right? So what I'm trying to say is, with your financial statements, it allows you to analyze what's going on in your business and make educated financial decisions as to the direction of your business, as to what products or services are being more productive or profitable for you, where you should be spending your time. And it also tell you about expenses, where your money is going. So you can always find money leaks by doing your financial statements every month. Okay. What else I want to share? Okay. So here's another benefit of financial statements. So when you think of sources of income, and this one I talk about quite often when I'm doing training classes, whether that's virtual or live, I tell people all the time that your sources of income, because when you think about it, money coming into your business, you probably lump it all together, right? And you're just calculating. And I know a lot of coaches out there will tell you to track your money. Like they'll have an income column and then they'll have other. And so all of your income, you'll just log it, like, oh, today I made, say, for number purposes, $100. And maybe you sold 3 different things. Well, how do you know which product or service is more profitable if you're lumping all the money together? That's one thing. Here's the other thing. If you're lumping all your money together that come into your business at tax time, then you're going to show that that's all income, which means you're going to pay taxes on it. But here's the reality. If you think about it, you may have refund from purchases that's coming back into your business, right? Well, then that's not really income to the business. But if you lump it in as income coming in that one account, then you're going to wind up paying taxes on it. I know I just saved somebody some money, right? I know I did. Here's another thing. Loan payments, right? Say you loan out money, or sometimes I know how clients will advance their employees or contractors money, things like that. Well, that's not income when they pay it back to you. So you can't lump it in when it comes back into that one category. You see what I'm saying? All right. Some other things. Let's see. Owner's contribution. So say your business is running low on funds this month, and so you need to infuse your business with some money so that you can pay your expenses. Well, that's not income coming into your business. Okay? So that's why you want to be really, really careful and allocate out that money. And the easiest way to do that is when you have your account list set up, is that you break these things out. Okay? So that's very, very important. So another benefit, of course, I'm sure you know this one, is the tax savings. Because if you do your bookkeeping every month, if you have it set up correctly, then you'll assure that you're not overpaying on taxes because you'll allocate your expenses correctly. and capture all of those. You'll also break out your income coming in correctly, or if it's a refund and things like that, it's certain ways that you need to post that stuff to your bookkeeping system. So that'll also help you out at tax time. And then here's the other thing. You'll also be prepared if ever you're called for an audit. Yeah. So, you know, I've had to do that, and that's a whole nother ball game, a conversation for another day. But you want to make sure that you're prepared in the event that you have to have an audit. All right. So let's see. Do I have any more tips? Oh, and the bottom line. This is the bottom line. It lets you know whether you're making money or not. Because I have a lot of clients that they come in and they think they're making so much money. And they say, oh, I just did $100K last month. Well, how much did you spend to make $100K? See? So that's not all income. It may be income coming in as far as hitting your books, but is it income as far as revenue, as far as it being profit, right, to the bank that you can keep? Did you have to pay for a social media person? Did you have to pay for Facebook ads? So you have to take all of that out of the income that you made. So really, I've had a lot of clients where they say they made $100K and actually they've only kept maybe $30K. One, because they weren't tracking the expenses. But when you get into the bookkeeping, it always lets you know those things. And so you're aware of, you know, your income, your expenses, whether you're making money, whether you're breaking even and things like that. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to recap really, really quickly here. So what we were talking about is tracking your money and the benefits of bookkeeping. And I told you about some, I won't go through them all, but we shared about it helps you make smart financial decisions. It helps you if you're going to purchase a home or a car or something substantial like that where your business is your income, then they're going to ask for financial statements, and the only way to produce those is through your bookkeeping. So you want to make sure you have that available. I talked about it also being able to show you which products and services are profitable, which ones are most profitable, as well if this is one or two that you may need to eliminate. So when you dig into it, you analyze your reports, which you should be doing on a monthly basis. It really tells you the financial fitness of your business. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always hanging out on Facebook. I appreciate the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the hearts. Check me out over on Facebook. You can always reach me via email at felicia@feliciastreeter.com, and I'll answer your questions. If you're in need of some bookkeeping training to get yours set up, I definitely offer that service. Hit me up. We can talk about that. And actually, I'm currently doing some reviews of bookkeeping systems for people where I'm actually helping you create your accounting list, breaking that out, your chart of account, quote unquote accounting list, to make sure you're posting income correctly, expenses correctly, and you're not being overtaxed at the end of the year. All right. So I appreciate you hanging with me. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, and be back here tomorrow where I'm going to be sharing another tip on bookkeeping and how to keep it all together so that we make sure you're tracking and keeping more of the money you make and being profitable. All right. Have an awesome evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Also, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So also feel free to share it with your friends. If you have other entrepreneurs, this is free information. Share it. And again, thank you to the live viewers. Thank you to the replay viewers, because I know you guys are going to share it and other people are going to come watch. Other than that, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have an awesome evening. Bye-bye.